We're back here. Game number 2 between Team Excellence and Prime Icarus. We skipped a bit of the draft because Board Beater's off getting a drink real fast, and that's just fine because...
What were we? What?
We just started. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I haven't talked about anything
What?
yet.
No, but was it supposed to unpause?
Yes, that was before when we did the sync.
We did a sync?
We did.
What time are you at?
235, 236, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41,
2,
42,
41,
245, 8, 250.
9, 50, 51, 52.
You're about a second behind, but that's fine. It's not a big deal.
Okay, good enough.
Anyway.
I'm at 259, is that?
Yeah, you're right on track. This other guy apparently did not realize that we were syncing.
I didn't. I left right when you guys said that.
Apparently.
So it does look like Swiftblade made it through, though.
He clearly did, because he was the first pick. So the two of them Revenant, the first couple of bands from the Legion side, Gemini and Magnus from the Hellborn team. So they're pretty clearly not interested in letting Nox have Gemini. And we'll see if that pays off for them or not, because it does mean they gave up Swiftblade and Parasite, which are two powerful heroes. And they did get
Parasite does seem to be their comfort hero as well.
Yeah. Pew definitely enjoys his Parasite. But he's a terrible player and a worse person, so I'm not really concerned about it.
Oh!
Damn.
Shots fired. It's fine.
You're watching Pew.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
I have his address. You want to go kill him?
Yeah. Look, if you're willing to fly halfway around the world to try to kill me, then go for it. It's probably not going to work very well.
Quote is that when you die.
Not because I'm especially hard to kill, just because it's a lot harder to kill people than you think.
So there's the Bubbles, which is considered pretty good against Prisoner just because he can't keep you there imprisoned. So.
Right. And hard to kill. So,
yep.
See? How I tied it in?
Also
Look
very
at that.
good against Rhapsody.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the kill field and the silence. The issue he could run into, of course, is the shackle with the shell surf, so...
No, I mean, that's the point is that it doesn't...
That doesn't... Yeah.
Bubbles doesn't care.
About the shackle?
Yeah.
Does it not stop the shell surf port?
It doesn't. No.
It does not.
That's stupid.
Same with Gunblade, stuff like that. Immobilizers don't work on Bubbles.
That's interesting. He's just too
It
good.
used to not work on Magnus, but then they changed it.
I mean, I feel like it should work on Magnus. It should work on Bubbles.
It used to not work on Magnus, and that was when Magnus was like super top tier.
He's still pretty super top tier at this point, I think.
Yeah, but I mean he was even more so.
Right. Anyway, Hellborn side will finish up with Torture, so looks like they're going for the dual support route, and they will be showing that relatively early. Bit of a gamble, especially considering they're going up against a Parasite, in my opinion. I don't know, I feel like I would have picked a short laner or a Suicide there as opposed to a second support. Could still be a Torture carry, I guess, but I don't like that.
My only comment on that is that, I mean, I didn't look at their hero selections in the match notes, but maybe they have some secret strats that they don't want to give away in their third pick. Secret heroes.
Like Moira.
Yeah, like Moira.
But, like, okay, if they give that away in their third pick, it's something that's not played off and it's not obvious how to counter it. I feel like picking that early wouldn't hurt you.
Well, it could be something that's not played often, but is obvious how to counter it.
That could be.
I don't have an example of that right now, but it could be.
Pure Spanophilia. That's curious.
Armadon. Pick Moira. Bam.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Anyways, I just don't like this because they're versus a Parasite and a Bubbles and a Swiftblade with two squishy supports.
Yes, they are.
All three of those heroes can pretty much solo both your supports at the same time, if they get far.
Also, what are you thinking if you're Hellborn right now when you see a Nymphora pick? That makes you... I'd be a little worried.
Pebbles?
I don't know why I'd be worried. Just because, like, there's usually, like, good hero combinations with Nymphora and, like, Doctor or something else.
I mean...
I don't know what... the hell Legion thinks they're gonna do with it.
There's a bunch of strength initiators left. That was one of them. That would combo well with Nymphora. Kraken's on the board as they're soft picking here. And it's gonna be the Pebbles, so called it. You think you're good? I didn't even look at the match stats for that.
Well, I mean, the Pebbles Nymph is like
Yeah.
what I would say
I'm
is
not-
like, oh shit, that's what we're scared of.
I'm not taking too much credit because it's a pretty common pick, but hey, I mean they've got the burst damage, so it's basically going to be either we're going to win this game in about half an hour, or we're not going to win this game. I guess they have Swiftblade, so maybe that's not totally true, but like.
Oh, Chipper. No.
All right, I guess that focus buffer will help with the magic damage, but I'm worried.
I like it just because if he maxes his E, he'll win his lane versus Swiftblade. I think. Not like max, but like if he gets level 2, Swiftblade can't man up with the spin, and then he can just turn it around right after. It's really good.
I think if it was our team on Hellborn, we would have picked Malika there. Probably.
Let's get it on.
I would have picked what?
We would have picked
Clanks?
Malika.
I thought we would have picked Clanks. But
No. Clanks gets owned by Bubbles, and probably Pebbles.
I don't know what you're talking about. Clanks beats everything, but anyways.
Well, I mean, if you're off the map, apparently
You're
can't,
banned.
You know,
You're,
like
you're just banned. You're off the map.
Reported.
Now,
Romney was reported for flying off the map in TMM, and he got suspended or something.
really?
Yeah, but that was a while ago.
If the hero
Man,
can
I
do
did
that,
that.
it seems kind of stupid.
I did that.
Thankfully, it was on a different
They're all
account or something.
Yeah. It looks like Prisoner got tri-lane items.
Imagine if you couldn't play HoN Tour because you were flying off the map as Clanks, and you got.
Are those
banned.
Yeah, it looks like they're tri-lane in bottom. Prisoner got tri-lane items. He's in.
They're in.
Yeah. I'm going to try to shut down the Swiftblade. And his Legion side, of course, can't fill the true tri-lane because they have a jungler. I want to make... I don't know if you guys are aware of the whole mana thing that happens with Focus Buffer.
Yeah, we know.
Because that was news to me like a few days ago. But, yeah, you get mana back if you eat a whole bunch of damage with the Focus Buffer, so...
It was
if
in that patch where they did the all the like little, or maybe not little, but interesting buffs like the Glacius buff.
And you know, I think the best part about that is if you get a Devo, you can just rot with the Focus Buffer and you get mana. It's really good.
But basically, you gotta yell at him on the mic, and if he
But they did
Sometimes they're
spawn out
idiots and
this
they don't
tri-lane, so they're completely dodging. This Hellborn team's gonna have to rotate really fast. They're gonna waste a bunch of time. It looks like they're already wasting wards on the enemy jungle.
And of course, Parasite going to transition
Short
to the Hellborn Woods.
Shortcan's wasting it. Nope, he's just body blocking. Okay. Good.
We'll see. Just low order rev. Not really sure what he wants to do, so they will block the pull there, which is fine. And it looks like there's going to be solo bubbles here. They're going to realize that very quickly. Rotate Torture to middle lane, it looks like. And the Chipper's up there in the top, meanwhile. Drunken Master 4 is actually eating through the trees. And they only get a kill on this, but they're going to have to get him a little bit lower than this, too.
Well, look at the Parasite creep. They're in.
Yeah. Yeah,
lovely
both
your
stuns, but a little bit of stun stacking there doesn't
It only
matter.
hurts the first
Certus could
time.
have leveled his Q faster and made a play. I think he could have lived. But
Well, he's bad, so it's fine.
yeah.
That's what, just look, if somebody makes a play that isn't perfect, they're just bad. Like, I don't understand why you have to... It's so easy.
Anyways, I really like this bot lane from Legion
Yeah.
since, it was a good rotation, especially since his bubbles. They can't really do anything against this Prisoner. And Prisoner didn't get his E at level 2, so...
That's
good.
good.
That's good.
Yeah. What a
That's a
guy.
nice plan.
Wait, wasn't there a team you casted where the Prisoner maxed their E?
Yeah.
Oh, that
It
was
Oscar.
that was Meisty's
That
team.
was Oscar.
Probably.
Oh, that was
Oh,
Oscar.
is it Oscar as well? Oh my God.
Oscar did it. Rhapsody jacked the creep. Get fucked. Get fucked. Now P is super mad, like he's killing the way outside. He's like, fuck you.
It's my creep. Alright, I'll get this column in
Oh,
there as well.
could Rhapsody kill him? No.
Maybe?
Maybe,
No,
probably not.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
gonna
he
rotate.
Forced the useless.
I think it
infest
just forced
on
an
him.
infest. Yeah. Still good.
Torture's coming in here like they want to do something.
Yep. I don't know why this mid lane's getting manhandled by a chipper.
Well, his file's that good, man. Nox only at 230 GPM, so... Interesting, too, that Nox is playing the Pebbles, and Fabelli is playing the Swiftblade, so...
Oh, it's because they wanted to safe lane the Pebbles.
That seems
Remember?
strange to me.
I guess they're just gonna put a lot of farm on the Pebbles, maybe, and Fabelli's going the suicide role.
Yeah.
I mean, Swiftblade doesn't really seem like a Nox hero to me anyways.
I'm not really sure what Nox heroes are,
Nox heroes are like the
Heroes.
700, 800
Yeah.
GPM heroes.
But then, like...
Swiftblade's like a 500-ish.
Swiftblade's a 700 GPM hero. Have you seen crazy Swiftblade games?
That was a bad choice.
No. That's only if you get like a bunch of kills. Not if you
But
can't
Bubbles
make more.
will get pulled back in there by the
Bubbles,
hook, and yeah, he's dead. So, Shell Surf off to the side wasn't great.
Yeah, that shell surf could have been placed better, but I don't know, it doesn't. It's not really.
I guess one thing about the Prisoner W is that it does give vision.
Yeah.
So like wherever he surfs to at the end, you like know exactly where he is. If it's still like on.
And I wonder what this prisoner's gonna go for. I mean, he has 1,000 gold really. I'd expect like boots or a bottle or something.
Naked PK.
I want to see like a mana ring, to be honest.
Alright.
I mean, I don't know. I don't play prisoner, but mana ring sounds good. When's a mana ring bad? I mean, come on.
I love Mana Ring.
Mana rings are bad when a noob on your team gets it and you want to flame something about them.
It's true.
It's like when your support Magnus farms nothing and then his first item is mana ring and phase boots.
What's wrong with that? Stun everything. Never run out of mana.
Yeah. Just run and kill everything, anyways. What? Chipper's
You guys are
out
so
of
picky.
mana. Pebbles. Okay, yeah, Pebbles using a regen. So Chipper basically got the short end of that deal, and he should be able to farm now.
Also, it's like all Hellborn supports have rotated because they think that Prisoner can kind of manhandle the bubbles at this point.
It's working pretty well. 330 GPM on that Prisoner and 160 on
They
Messiah.
went treads.
He did. He still doesn't have a Z. And I don't know about that.
I mean, like, I really doubt he's gonna get a kill. I think it's just, like, the harass damage as much as anything.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like getting any.
This top lane, Swiftblade is doing surprisingly well. I guess that first blade snowballed out for him. I feel like Drunken should have been getting more help, though. Especially since he got first blooded. They should have really prioritized him.
Drunken got a ring of health.
Yeah. I guess he's going to HoN for Pebbles. I like it.
Yeah.
Could be full shamans here now.
Yeah.
Good.
People won't get that out of him as much as I think they should.
Kill might happen top.
Yeah, we'll see
I
if
think
this
it's
play's
'cause
gonna survive.
everybody gets-
Yep, spin goes through. Oh, and actually, in the middle, or the jungle, Sweet
Huge,
dies.
huge man down.
What a chipper. Pew down.
Yeah,
Wait, what did he
Now
die
it's
to?
your time to
Chipper.
take damage. Chipper wrecked.
Solo Chipper killed him.
yeah, he's just running through the woods.
Yeah. The creep was
Sorry,
already
like
low. He saw it from the ward in the middle of the jungle. So finds it.
perhaps that was just low HP from constant chalicing, I guess.
Yeah.
I have you.
This prisoner is really taking off though. I feel like once he gets his portal key, he should gank top probably, but
You think
Even
PK is
just
the way to
ganking
go
mid.
against their team, or just tank up?
I think PK is the way to go if he's farming this well. Because he needs to make space, he needs to make sure Pebbles doesn't get his portal key at the same time. And then tanking up after that would be the better response. Not a Frost Wolf and a fucking Mask of Madness, but like a Blink and a Helm or
Shout out to Green.
Are you saying that Naked Ice Brand is not a good item choice?
Yes, and Ice Brand is not a Frostburn either.
I'm just
If
saying,
that wasn't
like,
clear. Ice Brand isn't a Frostburn.
Maybe take out Drunken Master in the top lane, and Torture also gonna fall as the Swift Slashes come through. So, good rotation from Bubbles, losing that bottom lane, and he's like, alright, I'll just go kill Ceratoss. And then,
Well, that's what he gets for the greed of not leveling his ulti.
yeah.
It costs
Even though I don't
25
think it would've done
mana
it.
to give you a shit ton of damage reduction. 20%.
75.
Oh no.
Numbers, oh my god.
Oh, 75 minutes, sorry.
I don't think that makes a difference. Still should have leveled it. Especially against Swiftblade, who's got Swift Slashes. Like, if he gets you low with the spin and starts chasing you down the lane, having Untouchable up would be kind of nice. I don't know.
Well, it can queue away the Swiftblade if he tries to spin him anyways.
Right, but like if he gets low and there isn't creep support, it's like we were talking about before with the Silhouette not having the illusion against Keeper.
I see what you're
It's not something that you should need if you play it right, but if something happens or if you get ganked, like what just happened right there.
Oh, Rhapsody.
Yeah. Well, Ghost Marchers on Swiftblade,
should've
but they were
run to your
used
jump
first.
I think he's gonna be
Oh.
okay.
Nah. Oh god. Ghost Marchers. No. Rhapsody. Don't.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh my
The
god!
plays. So now he big
They're gonna
plays
turn
rockets.
through those
They
rockets.
hit.
Oh my god!
And the regen rune on Chipper,
Oh my
dodging
God.
rockets left and
Iron
right.
Shield.
One
Boom.
more.
Another rocket.
One more.
No
Dude,
connects.
Oh!
He walked back into it. He caught the rocket. That's fine.
I think Drunken should have flicked him in the tower. I don't think he knew that he would break through the trees instead of getting trapped in trees. But it worked out with the chip
It
out.
did. Rotation from Chipper. Mid lane Stalagmites and these chain reactions in the same place, and ports are coming in all over the place. Looks like Pebbles is going to be in a lot of trouble. He will die. He gets the counter kill on Shuriken first, and they also get the tower. In the meantime, Nim 4 here trying to get the counter kill on Rhapsody. Are they going to be able to? Yes, they will, but they do end up killing Nim 4 as well. So take the tower, and actually bottom lane Slaskin and Maseret trade their lives as Pew comes in from the gang. So,
Wow. That was a lot of deaths in 1 minute.
that was a lot of deaths in a lot less than 1 minute.
And like top, mid, and
top.
bottom.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty big. Prisoner was TP in mid. That would have been cleaned up way faster. They wouldn't even have gotten the 2 kills. But Pew came in with the Minotaur and fucked him.
There was a BMG game in Cycle 1, maybe, where there's a fight going on at bottom tier 2, and 2 Hellborn heroes ported there in the middle of like the mid lane, and Chipper canceled both their ports with rockets. So it was pretty awesome.
What is it? Let's be real.
Yeah. Zibe Chipper, man.
Those ancient servant trick? No. Just
It's pretty scary.
Oh, you don't have to be Zibe to rocket.
Yeah,
you
to
know,
rocket
standing
people who are
still.
teleporting? I don't think so either, but he's a good Chipper player. So
Yep.
give him credit for that. Perhaps he's still level 5, so we talked about this last game as well, and they would really like to get her to have an ultimate. Torture is level 3. So
Rhapsody is pretty YOLO. Oh, he wants to get another ward and... No, careful, buddy.
Yeah, they should really be prioritizing some XP on.
did they not see her? They didn't see her, did they? Yeah, Torture instead. Okay, you're just dead.
Yeah.
Counter kills attempt actually on both the Raps there, Parasite and the Bubbles. Bubbles will be able to get away with Shell Surf. And actually off the side here, Prisoner gonna be the ultimate onto Nim 4, and that should be 1 kill. So ends up being a support for support. And Pebble's gonna drop the illusion rune. We'll see if they can do anything about this P running right past the Rhapsody in the woods.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Rhapsody's skill build caused him to miss a kill.
Yeah, 2 instant items instead of 3 instant items.
Yeah, because he was trying to stop the bubbles from being able to port from his shell.
Pebbles trying to
Just
counter on the
wasn't-
Drunken Master, but he's got the Untouchable up, actually does it after the combo. Pebbles not picking up the portal key.
Hellborn really wants to use their vision.
Yeah. And the Shackle actually onto Bubbles. That's going to be a lot to help lock him down. Yep. Gonna be able to get the kill there. So Slashes onto Prisoner though. He's going to be able to get out of this. No, he's definitely not. Tower going to help him out. Off the side here. Nox going to fall on that Pebbles as well as he just picked the portal key. So a bit unfortunate. Now Pew getting chased down. He's going to try to kill this Drunken Master. I'm not really sure why. We have level 4 Torture going at you. But the Saw Blade's completely ineffective. They did nothing.
Yeah. He thought it was going to be a different play from the Swift. Because, I mean, if the Swift Blade had run to try to go in, he would have done kind of owned. But yeah, also Prisoner went for the Helm.
He did. I like that choice, honestly. I mean,
he survived the Swift ulti, but then he was like in their woods under tower, so he died.
I don't feel like a portal key would have done that much for him in that fight or in this game at all. He basically just needs to survive the initiation. And if he can do that, he can turn things around.
Yep. Maybe he should get investment.
I would agree with that, yes. I think he should perhaps not only get investment, but maybe even a full Shaman's headdress, maybe even a barrier idol. I mean, the Legion team has a fair bit of magic damage. Just saying.
Do they see Nymph? No.
I don't think so.
Oh my god. Nymph? Nymph?
Yeah, now they're gonna see her. Hello, Shackle. You're dead. Nope, Rocket's coming through. That'll cancel.
It was a good try. Good try by the Nymph. If it was just Prisoner, he would have lived.
Yeah, he did get the lane move down. I don't think they're gonna counter
He had
this
the
pretty
Shackle,
good
so
lane
I'm not
move.
sure actually if he would have won. Or no, not the
Shackle
he had the
doesn't
hook.
stop part.
He had the hook, I mean.
Yeah, but it takes a while for the hook to actually
That's true.
like hit.
Yeah, if you're right next to them, you just...
He would have gone now.
Destroyed a Legion tower.
Signing Rhapsody get caught by the Calfield. Parasite's in as well. Nice chain reaction from Torture. Rhapsody's living a pretty damn long time. The Song is going to finish her off. We'll see if Bubbles actually takes any gas here. Yeah, Sawblade's going to kill him, and Parasite going to be the next target of choice. No creeps to infest, and the chain reaction is going to help kill him. So ends up being a 2-for-1 there, massively in favor of Hellborn. They lose only their hard support, and they take a couple of good heroes.
I think the Pebbles has been able to do
in
it.
on to Nymphora, and the hook can come. Actually, Nymphora with the S2 up the cliff. And here comes the back initiation from Nox. He will get the 1 kill on the Ceratops, on the Drunken Master. And now the Swift Slash is going to go on to Swift Blade, despite having the Shackle on him. That was looking kind of funny. But,
good play by Chipper to try to absorb the Swift Blade ulti, but it just kept going back to Prisoner. Torture did not try to do so.
that was probably a good move from him. Well, I don't know. Maybe.
If Torture had come back, I think
Yeah.
I think they would have counter killed the Swift Blade actually. Sorry, Shorthand, but
You can take it up with him later. About all this flame that's coming out.
it might have been impossible for him to turn around fast enough and get there. So. Sometimes you just gotta get the fuck out.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, after that fight, they did sort of well. I feel like they should be using this Nymph port with Pebbles. Right now, I haven't seen it used yet.
I mean,
besides for Nymph to feed bot.
Like, there's a ward.
Yeah, they don't really have that good wards to use the Nymph port. I feel like they should try and get some.
They can guess.
They can do
stuff
top.
like this. Yeah, this with this counter push, but actually pushing bottom at the same time. Yeah, why? I'm not really sure why they're pushing bottom, but okay.
The Hellborn had destroyed a Legion tower. Destroyed a
Seems
Hellborn
like Pebbles just got
tower.
his portal key. Bubbles is level 10. I mean, they should be trying to take fights right now.
I don't know why Pew's in a Vagabond leader instead of a Ballista, but
Because he's a leader. What kind of stupid question is that?
yeah, I guess so.
It's like he doesn't even pay attention. I don't understand why he's on this cast right now. If he can't figure that out.
Yeah, I have no idea either, but it looks like Torture went from like nothing to Steam Boots, and this Rhapsody is like
they're Fort Mid.
skeleton.
Chipper is invis. It's
Oh my
gonna be
god! Is he gonna get fucked? There's a prisoner.
Yeah, actually they hook back onto Bubbles. Looks like the Shell Surf right on top of there. And the ultimate from Prisoner can be onto 2. Is it gonna connect? No, Bubbles nice take over there. They will get the counter-kill onto Nox first. Kelfield goes out onto a few, and now the Hellborn side are retreating. Looks like that might actually be the end of it. The Legion side don't really want to do too much more, but Parasite comes back in. He gets crushed. And this is going to turn into a mid-tier 1 tower push as well. So, Nymphport countered by that Paris or Shipper Invis.
This just isn't Pew's game. I mean,
You mean
I've
HoN?
seen Pew die. Yeah, no, I mean like this game. This is Pew's game. I mean, he owns it. Let's be real here. This game, Pew's just dying with his chipper over and over. I feel like every time I see Pew die, it's the chipper rockets where no creeps are around. He just dies. That's probably why they paused. He was mad as fuck. He needs to calm down.
I guess Pebbles is gonna go on Rhapsody.
Have you ever seen you calm down about anything ever?
The Hellborn is
Pebbles
destroyed.
back to Drunken Master here, and they will be able to kill Ceratops right off the bat with a Zeal. Nice move for Rhapsody ultimate, stopping all the damage on this Glaciator on that Prisoner 945. Hook back on Nymph4, and they will get him. Parasite's in though, Staccatos go down, and he's perhaps looking for an infest. Yeah, gonna get inside this puzzle box minion. Shorecam probably gonna get cut off here, as Swiftblade's looking for the kill onto him. He wants to probably die to Ancients. No, he's gonna keep running this direction.
Sacrifice.
And
He's making the noble sacrifice.
yeah, like he's just, hey, chase me! Chase me!
He thinks he's Moon Meander or something.
Yeah, there you go, bought my
Bought
shit.
his shit. What a guy.
Nice
No,
all
shit
chat.
was expensive.
What BM? This guy. So rude.
I know.
Sure can. Gonna have to talk to him.
If we're gonna get reported for clanksing, we're gonna get reported for all chat.
Yep.
I don't know how I feel about this Hellborn team. Like, I feel like more of them should have a vestment. Is that just me?
No. I
I
made
mean-
that
Well, they
point
do-
on
they do
many-
have
There's a
Focus
Pebbles
on.
and a Parasite and a Bubbles and a Swift Light Spin.
I have
And
made
I
that
guess
point
Nymphora does something.
on way too
Oh.
many casts against way too many magic damage heavy lineups to keep saying it.
The Drunken's just kind of greedy. He wants his bulwark fast.
Yeah,
The Torture
he
just
doesn't give a
have
fuck.
enough money.
Right.
The Rhapsody just doesn't have enough money. Chipper, he can buffer himself, so I can see like why he wouldn't. But
Yeah, I think it's just the Drunken, I guess.
And he should have gone for Shrunken instead of Bulwark. I don't know why he did a Bulwark.
What?
What?
Oh my god. Wait, what'd you say he should have gotten?
Shrunken.
Oh. I guess. Maybe he's just trying to.
I mean, like, if he gets a
some
Shrunken
sort of
head,
form of damage.
if he gets a Shrunken head, what are they gonna do to him at all?
if he gets a Shrunken Head, what is he gonna do?
He's
Yeah, he
got
doesn't have that
damage.
much damage. I feel like if he skipped the helm, he should have went Shrunken. He could have like a Bulwark instead of the helm, and then he could go Shrunken. But now that he went the helm, he has to be slow like this.
I mean, right now he's hitting for, well, that was 170 or whatever. I don't know if you have DD on him or something.
No,
it's
he's
the stagger, yeah. Never mind.
And then it's like minus armor, so
Right, but
it's hitting for like.
let's take the
220.
minus armor out of the occasion. Add in, you get the Ogre Axe and the Warhammer in terms of damage, plus the stagger. Like, his damage is good.
And the hatchet. Yeah,
And
you
the
can't
hatchet.
forget the hatchet
And the
versus
hatchet,
Parasite.
you're right.
He is a creep.
Yeah.
Although also, I mean, he gives damage to the prisoner and the Torture Impale.
That's true. I don't think it's worth the fact that he's gonna die, but
And also, Legion isn't going to be getting a Bulwark for quite a while, so they will have that kind of Bulwark advantage. So a lot of times, like, two teams will have Bulwark, so it just kind of evens out.
right. Top tier 1 tower will be
The
killed here
Legion
by
have
Legion team.
destroyed a Hellborn
And Hellborn a
tower.
counter push in the middle lane, it looks like. So both teams taking all tier 1 towers and no tier 2 towers. Pretty even.
They just used all their spells top, so well, not all of them, but a lot of them. So they're just going to trade.
They do have teleports on everybody except for Nymphora, who has her own, so...
Is Hellborn gonna
The
play?
Hellborn have destroyed a Legion tower.
I don't know why they would stop. They clearly have the advantage here. They just took the tier 2. Nymphora gonna port back. Pebbles gonna go with her. And bot lane actually Parasite is there. Not really sure what he's doing, but... Like, is this gonna be a free tier 3 tower? Is that what's gonna happen right now?
Maybe. Parasite has no puzzle box.
Doesn't look like it. Yeah, so we decided we'll finally defend this, but I lost so much damage on their tier 3 tower.
I guess that was the safe play. It was just forcing them back and then leaving.
Yeah. I'm fine with that. They are
If
down
they
a
can
gold
get a
experience.
kill,
That's gonna create a lot of
oh
map
shit,
control.
hasted pebble.
But it doesn't matter because everybody's gone. File gonna port away as well, so Pebbles wants something, but he's not gonna find it.
If I was captaining, I might have tried to convince my team to fight on that hill, but they would have gotten wrecked by that ward by Fine.
Fine. I just said fine. Cabelli is up to 430 gold per minute. He is the highest farm in the game. And right there's the jump onto Shipper plus the stun, and that's a pretty easy kill onto File. We'll see if they can try to counter kill any of this. So yeah, there's a portal key from Prisoner. We'll get the stun onto Pebbles, but that's just about it. Now Short needs to be careful. 2-man kill field and the chuck back onto Swift Slashes. So Cabelli is right in the middle of this. Ceratops finally comes into this fight with teleport. And he's gonna run away now as the shackle is on Cabelli. So looks like this could very easily be a tier 2 tower. Possibly more.
So, kind of an important question to ask is, was Skipper magic buffered there? Because I feel like when you're against a team like Legions, and you're like, you can have magic buffer on yourself or focus buffer all the time.
Yep.
And you should.
Yep.
So I would consider that a misplay because he probably would have been able to, like, more spells would have been used on him, or he might have lived and tableted. So.
Yeah, there's a little bit of white noise in the background because Boar Beater's blank is not great, but it's fine. It's his fault. Just blame him. Blame him.
Sorry, guys.
And we'll all get over it at some point. Anyway, 25 minutes a game or so, and we've got a pretty good lead for xCet, so.
Yeah, and despite Nox not being on a traditional carry, he's still at 400 GPM. It's pretty nice.
I think our original plan to put him on a support.
Yeah, that would have been great. It would have been like a
And there's the
big
hook back on Belly, and they saw him.
How
Nice
did
word.
he miss his rockets? He was like point blank and he missed all his rockets.
Oh, maybe it's Zaki.
He might have been spinning, so it just went through.
I wasn't trying to live
no,
here.
he
Has a
wasn't-
Kelfield on it
wasn't
too, so he
spinning.
should be okay. Well, we're now gonna kind of push this middle lane once again without Fabelli. There's no defense, and he does not have a buyback, so this is a tier 3 tower very easily. Short can put the ward to psych down before the tower dies, so now they know there's a ward there. That'll be countered in about half a second. And Nox in the background gonna get an easy kill onto Raps. He pops a shrunken head, gonna try to live here, and he should be okay. And Zeal start hitting on both ends. And Raps gonna go down.
A Legion barracks has been
Hellborn moves
destroyed.
Rapsy, but they're pretty okay with that. They might actually use Prisoner as well. He's pretty damn low. He has the focus buffer on him though. TP away from
PK.
File on Chipper. And yep, PK. Now teleport. He's fine.
Importing.
Yeah.
They're gonna catch Brown. Another, or I mean,
Ceratops,
Drunken. I don't
yeah.
know.
Oh, but Drunken with the juke. He was running right towards them, and now he's not.
What kind of mind games was that? Like,
I don't
how did he know?
There was no ward, so.
Wait, actually, their Hellborn ward. Their
No.
ward near like the bottom tower might have spotted the port. Or no?
What? For the Hellborn, there's
Yeah,
no
the
ward.
Or near the bottom tier 2 bottom tower thing. So now he's ward.
Like he saw that that Legion was nymph porting. He
Right.
didn't see where they were going, so then he like, that's why he changed his direction.
Okay, yeah, maybe. I mean, without seeing where they're going, I don't know. But Nox in the middle lane is going to get killed here. So. Yet again with the pick on a hero.
What do you guys think this prisoner should go for? I mean, Drunken already got the demonic, and it
Maybe it's time for the crossbow skull.
I don't think he's going for crossbow. I don't see it happening.
Honestly, I want the barrier.
Barrier or trip?
We're making up here with the Hellborn team. Go down pretty easily. They even do have vision of this, and here comes Parasite and Wildfire, so they definitely know what's going on.
I wouldn't even be mad if he went Elk Bones for the Parasite. Prisoner can get whatever he wants at this point.
What if he gets a Codex? I mean,
sure.
He can roleplay and pretend he's Parasite. And he has
Colin and Fora.
Yeah.
She's got 900 health.
Yeah. You know what he should do? He should buy a mock and roleplay a Wild Soul. That's what he should do.
Right. It's like LARPing. But...
And then he should all chat on mock. That's what he should do. Did Snowy and Shortcan both place a ward at the exact same time? The exact. Okay.
3.
Yeah, they placed it in the same spot.
No, not at the same time. There's 2-second difference.
Still pretty cute. Wait, so who do we blame?
I blame Znui.
Who placed it first?
Znui.
No, I blame Shortcan. No, wait.
No, Snowy's reward is longer, so he played it second.
Flames Snowy. Everybody just fucking
this guy.
Yeah.
Asking me for match IDs, can't even put words down in the right place. He gets no match IDs.
Miscommunication. Look at this rep. He does Striders too. What an embarrassment.
Yeah, can't he get good like Torture and have Treads investment?
I know, right? Torture was like level 3 half the game. Where's his Treads? Come on.
Whoa. Parasite's in their base.
Yeah. Not really sure what your plan was there, Q. It wasn't a good one.
Let's be real here.
Well, I mean, I don't understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to force Hellborn to like go back to their base because they have token. So now they might not be able to, or well, they still have 3 minutes, but like it's just delaying their time to try to do something. Intentional strategic feed, maybe.
He could have been going for the meatball.
That's true.
Well, actually, you probably need to take a tower first.
No, you can just hit shrines and meatballs from the start of the game. I've done it before.
Okay.
Did you win?
Yeah, I won as soon as I killed the meatball.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay. Oh my god.
That was...
Somebody just ditched him. Pebbles just ditched him.
That was interesting.
Porting out.
TP up, that's gonna be stopped by the rock, the hook, and that's a death. So
that was an interesting hook. Like he threw his hook out and then he PK'd to like make it like really fast.
Well, this putting them in their base thing is working out. I mean, they're all in their base.
Except for the part where they, get kills out of it. But other than that,
Pebbles just double tapped his
Yes, he did.
And missed the kill.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
And Certos now with BM laughing at Nox. Look at that.
Report him too. Report him and Shortcan.
Report the whole damn PI team.
I know. I don't even know what Keft means, but it probably means go kill yourself in Swedish.
But yeah, actually, what was the plan with that Niv port? Was it just to try to get a ward up, or was it just...
No, Teal was coming with him, but Teal PK'd out. He was like, fuck that, I'm not going at the last second.
Like, usually when Nymph ports for a ward, she ports on top of a cliff or something, and then just TPs right out after.
And then 4 also didn't even have a ward, so...
Yeah, so that seems pretty unlikely that she was going to ward without a ward. Well, she could just stand there and be the ward.
Yeah, I roleplayed as a ward one game
destroyed a Legion
too. It worked out
tower.
pretty well.
That's what Nighthound is for, basically.
Yeah.
You just, you're invis and you run around the map and give people a lot of vision.
I mean, Scout even has, like, extra wards on top of being a ward.
Right. And here, Pebbles gonna jump. Jump not gonna happen. And his Shrunken Egg gonna wear off here in a second. Ultimate coming out for Prisoner will hit on Pebbles. That'll be a kill in the background. Q actually falls. 2 file on that shipper, so
Massacre.
unfortunate. Ceratoss is still DD, looking for a little bit more Zeal Sun Cacks onto him. I think Favelli really wants to engage on this,
The
but
Hellborn have destroyed a
not much
Legion
they can do
tower.
about it with both Pebbles and Parasite there. They're gonna sack a second set of
Must
racks.
must have been miscommunication or something, because Parasite was all in on killing
Yeah.
maps.
A Legion barracks has been destroyed.
Bora,
I don't even think he used his puzzle box
He
before he died.
lived. Or possibly actually Favelli
A
can focus
Legion
for
barracks has been
Ceratoss.
destroyed.
Now he's gonna leave. Looks like a few years of buyback, and so did Nox. Fight back here from the Legion side. Bubbles coming back in, but he's gonna get push booked away, and the token goes down from Ceratoss. So Drunken Master can come right back up. And we'll see if that's it. Looks like it is. PI gonna get the hell out of the base.
Well, I want Hellborn to fake that. That's what I want them to do.
Well, they don't agree. Oh, maybe they do agree.
No, they do agree.
They're not really sure. Yep, it's gonna be the kill on the Favelli here. He does not have a buyback.
Defeat.
And the CC just was. Okay, well that is dead. That works.
They didn't
So-
even say GG or anything.
Well,
Swindle, no GG.
Must have been intimidated by the DM.
I am, certainly. But
Oh
anyway,
yeah, nobody said GG on either side.
PI gonna go for it and take the second game.
Sometimes people save the GGs for the post-match lobby, which won't get shown in the replay.
Well, maybe they were all in the same Skype call and they said GG out loud. You don't know that.
Yeah, maybe.
That's probably what happened. Pew invited them into their Skype call. He's like, I'm gonna be a good person.
Or I guess it
Yeah.
could have been buddy message GGs.
Oh yeah.
Or that. They're probably all buddies
Or
with Pew.
maybe if they're in the same clan. I don't know.
They're definitely not in the same clan, but yeah.
Maybe they are on alt accounts, so you never know. And they're saving it for
Yeah.
them. Anyway, Boarbeater, it's you want to wrap that game up, or do you not want
Oh
to wrap
yeah.
that game up?
It's always fun to see the prisoner lineups. I don't know, and they executed pretty well.
They did.
And I mean, they were against good heroes like Swiftblade, Parasite.
Etc.
It's not the Swiftblade is not unstoppable.
No, he's not.
Obviously.
Alright, Artifa, what do you have last words on that game?
Sorry, Pew, for dying to chippers so many times, and Swiftblade is too hyped. I really don't like the hero. I don't know why everyone thinks it's so amazing.
I'm not even sure if I'm going to go as far as don't like the hero, but maybe perhaps a little bit overrated. Anyway, that'll do it here for Game 2, and we'll be back in a second with Game 3.